Hello everyone. Guess what day it is? Guess. It's Friday the 13th. Yay. Alright, so this is going to be a short video because I'm just going to show off what I have done for the open collaboration creepy cards on the 13th. Okay? Or creepiness on the 13th. It is an open collaboration done by Wandering Dreamer 555. Yeah. She's got two open collaborations that are going on each month throughout the whole year. Okay. First one is 3 on the 3rd. That is so you can get caught up on holiday cards before December. So you can just do a little bit throughout the year so you don't feel rushed. And then creepy cards on the 13th, but she's just saying that you can make anything creepy on the 13th each month. Okay, so go check her out, watch her video. So you are in Tony's Witchy Arts and Crafts. I'm Tony. Hi, hello. So I'm going to show off what I did. I had no clue where I was going to go with this. I just started. So I did mine off camera. Okay. And I did 2 little things. Here's my first one. Okay. Now I kind of had a story in mind when I was putting this one together. Okay. So my story is you fall asleep in your warm, comfy bed, right? And something made a noise, and so you woke up immediately, but you weren't in your bed anymore. You were in a dark, foggy, creepy forest. You're hearing noises, weird animal noises in front of you, and you look really hard, and you see a dark shadow making a god-awful scream that makes you run the other way. Right? Alright, so that was the first half of my story. The next half will be the other piece that I'll be showing you. But before we go on to that, I want to explain to you what I did here. Which I took a piece of white cardstock here, and I took some of this ink things, and I lightly took a, you can't tell now that I have everything on there, but there's some light blue and there is some black on the edges. Okay, so I did that first so the paper wasn't like white. It had ink put down on it. Then I took some colored pencils because I had my colors out yesterday and thought I would do those. So I started putting on some like shadow trees in the background, and then I did some darker ones up front, and then I did the shadow thing here in colored pencil. And then I don't know if you can tell, but there are leaves in the trees here, and I did that by a stamp. I stamped those on with a stamp. Then I glued some cloth down on some black cardstock and cardboard. See right here. Some of that mummy cloth from Dollar Tree. I have like this big bundle of it that I got like a couple of years ago, and I've been slowly cutting pieces off of it throughout the years, you know, using it up. It lasts forever. And the cardboard I used was just a pancake. Look, I didn't cover the back because I think by the time I get to October this year and I have all my creepy pieces, I think I'm going to make a junk journal out of them. So I think this might end up being a front piece to one of my junk journals I'll make in October. So, but yeah, it's just cardboard. So it's sturdy, it's thick. So I put some of that cloth down. Then once that cloth was down, then I put the the image down. But before I did that, I put some gold ink on the edges just so that would pop just a little. Okay. And then I picked up some sticks outside. I've got a whole bunch of sticks here. Silver Moon Creations, she kind of gave me that idea of putting like twigs and bark and stuff on her junk journal that I won. So I was like, oh, I'm going to put some twigs and stuff on my projects too. I thought it was so cool. So I kind of inked them up. I put some black soot on there and a little bit of gold just to make them look old and creepy, right? Then I put some, I put this Dollar Tree silver spiderweb tulle on before I put this piece on. So it's behind. And then I had a die cut that was sent to me of another spiderweb, and I put that on top with this little cameo piece. Or not a cameo, it's, I don't know what you call these, but it's a creepy face. Skull looking face. Kind of looks like his vampire teeth. Put that in the spider web. And then I had some washi tape down here that had the word beware, right? I'm almost out, but I decided to cut some of that off and back it on some cardstock. And then I popped it up with some foam so it like kind of slightly stood above this piece a little bit. But isn't that cool? So there's my creepiness. And I have my little creepy eyeball flower over here that's going to keep us company today. So that was the first piece. The second piece is more of a tag. And the second piece would be the second half to the story that I just told you. You're running through the forest trying to get away from the shadow thing. And you, in front of you, you run into this old log cabin. And when you take a better look, it's got giant chicken feet carrying the house around. And there's smoke coming out of the chimney, and you can smell something delicious, but you're in a creepy forest, so should you go towards the house or stay out in the woods where the creepy thing might get you? So you're like torn. Yes. This log cabin idea with the chicken feet, this comes from a story from the goddess Baba Yaga. So if you're interested in learning about Baba Yaga, you should look that one up on Google. But yes, I thought that was cool. And so with this one, I did cardboard again, but because it's a tag, I flipped the pancake image on the inside, covered it with purple paper. I inked the edges, and I put a little bit of sparkle on the paper back there. Then I glued down the glittery spiderweb tulle from Dollar Tree. Then I put my image down. And then I glued these skulls on here. And it's got this very soft, I don't know what kind of twine this is. I got this from Dollar Tree also. Yeah, it's very soft. And I kind of did several strands of it. It kind of looks like tentacles almost. Does that look like tentacles? And then a little charm. Because, you know, bats in the forest, you know, flying through your hair. You're like, ah, that's scary, you know, creepy. But the image was drawn the same way I did the first one. I did some inking of the paper to just get rid of the, you know, break up the whiteness in it. I stamped some leaves for the trees, and then I took my colored pencils and I drew in trees and some grass, drew the house. And there's my creepiness. So each month I'll do something creepy, but I think all the creepy things that I'm going to be making this year for this open collaboration, and I think I'm going to save them up and like make a junk journal in October for them. So I think that would be a cool idea. But yeah, there's my entry for the open collaboration for the creepy cards on the 13th. And she says in her video they don't have to be cards. You can make them tags, you can make them a 3D project. I mean, anything creepy. She doesn't care. And then just, post it and, put the hashtag so she can see it. So yeah, there you go. I hope you guys enjoyed. Have a creepy Friday the 13th.